Even though the marriage of famous actor Johnny Depp and Amber Heard was a matter of months, they remained in the relationship for more than a decade. As per the statement of both Depp and Amber, the former accused the latter of defaming him and acting as if the latter was the victim of domestic violence. On the other hand, the views of Amber Heard were quite different. She accused her ex-husband of domestic violence and ensured that he threatened her beyond words. Let's start with a little basic about the Heard and Depp case. The defamation case that was brought to court by the couple is still ongoing and will last for weeks. The major cause of the case was their toxic marriage after 1 decade of peaceful relationship. In the year 2016, the couple split and then the battle began. In 2018, Amber Heard claimed that she was surviving domestic violence without mentioning the name of her husband. Depp then filed a case for $50 million when he felt that Heard's statements were defaming him in the film industry. In order to seek protection from the court and to prove her statement, Amber Heard countersued Depp for $100 million. She said that Depp was violent all the time, whereas she was violent only to protect herself and her sister from Depp. As the case is proceeding, the social media is filled with clips of evidence and many other facts about the courtroom. As the case is moving, the facts are coming out. Amber Heard revealed the truth behind Depp holding knives to his chest and attempting to cut himself. She further continued that Depp put lit cigarettes out on himself and threatened her. On Monday, Heard spoke in front of the courtroom that Depp has a self-harming tendency. On the other hand, Johnny Depp says that his ex-wife, Amber Heard, defamed his career by accusing him of domestic violence. Heard always remains on the stand by claiming she was harassed multiple times in addition to sexually assaulting her. He further said that in 2016, Depp grew out of control along with self-harming during the major arguments with his wife. As per the statement of Heard, he often, in fights, holds a knife to his chest and would cut his arms or draw blood, superficially at first. According to her further statement, she said that Depp had the capability of flicking cigarettes out on himself. Sometimes Depp harmed her by putting one of the cigarettes out on her. Her statement ensures that Depp was controlling and manipulative. When he wasn't able to control his anger, he screamed in her face and even put cigarettes out on his own cheeks. Heard tells the court that Depp became more abusive in 2014 after their private Bahamas Island detox trip. After the trip, Depp became more aggressive and fired all the doctors and nurses who cared for him and helped him to treat his addictive issues. She says that Depp was hallucinating after the trip and believed that there was another person, a man, in the house. After multiple incidents, Heard started feeling helpless and fearful in her own home. Depp used cocaine and marijuana, which made him seek medical attention. A complete story of Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. Let's have a look at their relationship and how they ended up in court and filing the case. The film, named The Rum Diary, inspired from the novel Hunter S. Thompson, was the first time Depp and Heard met each other. In the movie, Depp played the role of a lead actor, whereas the lady was playing the role of Chenault, who is engaged to a businessman. Depp and Heard in the same year, 2012, started dating each other. In 2012, Heard decided to end her relationship with her partner, Vanessa Paradis. The couple, Vanessa Paradis and Amber Heard, were having 2 children. In 2014, Heard was spotted wearing an engagement ring, and the same news was confirmed by her interview statement. In 2015, the couple planned to schedule a private marriage. In 2016, however, Heard filed for a divorce by claiming that she was abused and harassed by the actor. She said that she always remained fearful, thinking that Depp will arrive at their home to torture her emotionally or physically. He further added by claiming that he was paranoid, had a short fuse, and always terrorized her. However, the jury rejected her appeal that Depp should attend the anger management classes for 1 year. Likewise, police refused to arrest Depp or activate any charges. Later on in 2016, the couple decided to jointly take divorce, and within a year, the divorce of the couple was legally finalized. In 2018, Heard said that she was not publicly supported by the people. She said that she was a figure who represented domestic abuse but had to deal with the wrath of the culture. Though her first article when she spoke about domestic violence didn't include the name of Depp, it was her journey from childhood to adulthood, revealing how she was physically and emotionally harassed. Owing to this article, Depp spoke up and accused Heard for defamation. He said that Heard was just playing the domestic violence game to gain fame and public support. He further continued by adding that Heard was no way the victim of domestic violence. Instead, she was the perpetrator. Depps says that he wants $50 million for the damages that Heard's statements made on his life. After a year, the Daily Mail published an audio of Heard in which she allegedly said that she hit Johnny Depp. Then, British newspaper The Sun called the actor as a wife beater, and this is the time when Johnny Depp sued the parent company of The Sun, News Group newspapers, and executive editor Dan Wootton. The ex-partner of Depp, Paradis, defended the actor. Paradis said that he was never a violent person in his entire life. Depp further continued by revealing that Heard had affairs with actor James Franco and businessman Elon Musk. He said that Heard was always violent towards him and that this was the main reason why their relationship became toxic. The Judge and The Sun newspaper wrote that it was a great step by Heard as she spoke about domestic violence and approached the court. On the other hand, the actor was highly defamed and was requested to leave his role as Grindelwald in Fantastic Beasts. In 2021, Heard countersued the actor for about $100 million after a week-long defamation trial. Heard and Depp appeared in court on the 11th of April, 2022 in Fairfax County, Virginia. What's currently going on in the Heard and Depp defamation case? In the court case, both the lawyers of both sides came with their own statements. Depp's lawyer focuses on the abusive allegations of Heard, whereas the major focus of Heard's attorney was the past track record of Depp's drug addiction, as well as high alcohol use. Recordings and text messages were further shown to support the case from Heard's side and prove that Depp perpetrated the violence. Remaining on his stand, Depp claimed that Heard was the one who always instigated the arguments along with escalating their feuds. Depp said that he had lost everything from the accusation and fake allegations of Heard. After all the allegations made by Depp and the Post article saying, Heard was quite frustrated and thus she fired the Precision Strategies. On the first day of her testimony that was scheduled on May 4, 2022, Heard said that it was hard for her to continue the relationship with a man filled with active addiction and no sobriety. When she was asked about their relationship, fights, and more, her voice was filled with emotions, revealing that she wanted Depp to get better. But unfortunately, things got worse, and they had to end up with a mutual divorce. Even though this is a long-standing debate about who is the right person and who is wrong, it is a surefire fact that this case will take a few weeks more to get resolved. Many new facts and figures will come up, indicating who is trustworthy. The bottom line about the Depp and Heard court case. Many people were confused about the allegations of physical tortures and other allegations that Depp made. But with the statements of Heard and with his drug history, it's proved that Depp is a short-tempered man who physically and sexually assaulted Heard. He feared by bringing a knife to his chest and making cuts and emotionally torturing the lady. However, the facts are still to come in light and among the people. A few more testimonies and trials will reveal the exact truth behind their case. We hope that as the case proceeds further, all the things will be revealed and the guilty will be given the right punishment. If you want to read more such articles, then be sure you hit the like and subscribe button.